Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy, Hey Kiddo 5. Um, I know I haven't been really recording any videos as of late, but I've been really busy, trying to get my life in order and everything. But that takes time. But today I wanted to record a video where, to be honest, this video I want to use this video to try to make a major impact in the lives of others, because sometimes you get to a point in your life where you're just like, what is my purpose in other people's lives? Really, what point do you serve to other people? Can they say that you're the type of person on whom they could go to if, for some odd reason they were having a problem in their life? Could they go to you and could they talk with you about their problem? And that's kind of what I'm going through this morning. I woke up and I was feeling a little depressed because I was trying to figure out, where do I stand with others? I don't have that many friends, and I know people could constitute that and you're like, oh, it's because you don't make yourself out to be a friendly person. I'm a friendly person. I only have like a handful of friends in my life. Like, I have my mom, I have my dad, I have my girl, but I know where I stand with my parents. I'm always going to be their son, the person that they're going to love. But I don't know where I stand with other people in my life. I know this feeling all too well because it's a feeling I usually have. So I thought that today I would share this video with everyone else so I could try to, see if there's anybody else that has ever experienced this feeling, this lack of purpose. My life, I was on the perfect track, doing what I needed to do, but as things do, they fall to the side, and sometimes you have to wait even longer. But I wish that I didn't have to, I wish I didn't have to wait that long. So today I want to know from everybody else on YouTube, as far as your life goes, do you feel like you're fulfilling your purpose in life? That's today's topic. Do you feel like you're fulfilling your purpose in life? I'm going to start titling this new series. This is going to be my Rants series, where I come on and I talk about different topics of, that might affect people's daily life. Topics where you may have something, more or less topics that are on a life basis. We take a look at everything that we do in our life, and we don't realize that everything that we do in our life has a major purpose. From walking into someone's life to walking out of someone's life, it all has a major purpose. But we come to this part of our life, and I know other people have been affected with this too. We come to this other point in our life where we're just wondering, and we're going through the motions like, really, what purpose do I serve? And if that's the question that you have today, you're not alone. I used to question a lot of what my purpose was in life, and I figured out that my purpose was teaching, and it was to teach others. I love being that type of person that can go to other people and tell them things that, they would never expect to hear from a young man my age. I remember when I was 18 years old, and people used to come to me and they used to say, hey, they would speak to me. Like, I have a lot of church family. They used to come to me and my church family to say, hey, how you feeling today? And I would say, oh, I'm good. How are you? And then they would tell me how they were feeling, and a lot of times some of them, they were in church, but they were feeling really down. And I would say to them, well, what seems to be the problem? And they would tell me what the problem was. And I would say, well, have you tried such and such? And I would give them things that I believe they should try to do. I've always had a love for teaching. And I've always thought since day one that my job was to be a game designer, working on computers and stuff like that, because I'm very good at computers, very good at it. But it's not. And I realized that when I got older and I turned around the age of 18, 19 years old, when I began to realize that my job was teaching. I remember way back when I was in high school, we had this whole thing for our chemistry class where we went over to a local elementary school and we got to teach on the topic we wanted to teach on. I was thrilled to do that because I got to teach something that is my calling, my purpose in life, so I got to teach. So if you're feeling like today that you don't know what your purpose is, I wish I could expound on that, but I can use a little representation. This glass, there's nothing in it. If you feel like that today, that this is your life, that your life is representation of this glass, that there's nothing in your life right now, well then you have to fill it up. You have to fill that glass up with different things. You can fill this glass up with water. Water can be a representation of, the different relationships you have in your life with others. Me, I try to have, as many relationships in my life with other people as I can, because I like to be a major impact in people's lives. But as of late, I'm beginning to question whether or not that purpose that I'm supposed to serve in their life is even worth serving. Do they really want me to serve that in their life? I look at, and this is, and the reason I'm recording videos because I want to expound on how I feel. Maybe there's some people who might feel the same way. You ask yourself this question: what is your job in their life? You take a look at as many people as possible. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Okay, so I'd say these pins, right? You see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 pins here. Now, out of all 8 of these pins, there's only one pin that is different out of all of them. And all the rest of the pins, they're the same. This can be an example of someone's life right now. They have 8 people in their lives, and out of all 8 of the people, everyone else in their lives are the same, but they're the only one that's odd out of all of them. Now if you take that person away, that odd person away, you see how now everyone else seems to blend together? How everyone else who is the same and everyone else who shares the same purpose in life all seems to blend together. So if you felt like today, I do feel like if I were to step back if I were to step away out of people's lives, if I were to step away from their lives and the current track that they're on, I'm trying to get the perfect wording. If the current track they're doing in their life, really would that mess anything up? And I don't believe that it would. I really don't. Because when a person is on track with what they want to do with their life, that's just what they're going to do with their life. I mean, no matter what we do or what we say, if a person's life is supposed to go in a certain direction, they can go and travel in that direction without you. Let's use that representation of those pins, and how all of the pins they were different, two groups were different, but they virtually still serve the same purpose. There's multiple things you can do with a pin. You can write with it, all that stuff. Okay, but the black and white pin was the only one that was odd out of all the other pins. And even if you were to take that white pin out, all the rest of the pins still serve a purpose. They still have purpose in their life. They don't need the white pin. They'll still be able to do what they need to do. And if that's your question today, you're not alone. You're not alone. I have that same question today too. And I want to pose this question to you guys on YouTube. Those who do watch my videos. So far, do you like the direction that your life is going in? And if not, do you think stepping away from certain people in your life may be the key to actually improving your life? I mean, I'm going to be honest. Even if I were to step away, my life still is going to suck. But I just want to know how everyone else in my life feels. What they believe my purpose in their life is for. What have I done significantly for them as of late? Because I don't really know. And I know that someone else feels the same way. They would like to know what significantly have they done in other people's lives where it's worth even saying, okay, I can continue to be part of this person's life. Maybe you feel that same way. So leave me a comment in the comment box. I would like to know how you guys feel about this topic. I'd like to know, the question is, do you really feel like you fulfilled your purpose in life so far? And what is your purpose so far? Thank you.